Well, it comes once in 4 years. It's had more than 3 billion viewers tuning in last time around, and this time it's in Russia. The FIFA World Cup 2018 kicks off in Moscow today. 32 teams are competing for the coveted title and national pride's at stake as well. But here's the factoid. The prominent footballers earn a whole lot more from club football than playing for their nation. So who are the top 5 most valuable footballers playing this year? Yash has those details.
So we'll start off with the 5th most valuable player, and at number 5 is Belgium's playmaker Kevin De Bruyne. He's had a fantastic season with Manchester City, where he has won the Premier League title and assisted 16 times. And now with the likes of Eden Hazard, Romelu Lukaku and Dries Mertens up front, surely we could expect Belgium to score a whole lot of goals in this time's campaign. At 4th place and tied in terms of value is Harry Kane. He is estimated to be worth about $181 million. Boasting of a young and a talented England side, Gareth Southgate's England are definitely one of the dark horses to win this year's campaign. The England striker has been in prolific form, scoring 30 goals for Tottenham Hotspurs in their successful campaign, which saw them finish 4th in the league. Now with that and 13 goals in 24 caps for the Three Lions, Harry Kane is surely one of the most lethal attackers in the tournament and one to watch out for. But let's move on, and at number 3 we have the Egyptian Messi, Mohamed Salah. He too is estimated to be about $181 million. He's had a breakout campaign with Liverpool, following a €40 million move from AS Roma, where he managed to score the most number of goals in a Premier League season than any other player. Now with that, he has single-handedly taken Egypt to their first ever World Cup since 1990. Having suffered a shoulder injury in the Champions League final last month, surely the Egyptian fans would be missing him out in the first 2 matches of the group stages. But on to the number 2 spot and the joint most valuable player, that is Lionel Messi. He is worth about $217 million. Now he's had a dominating season with Barcelona, scoring 50 goals in all competition. Now with 9 Spanish titles and 4 Champions League winners' medal, Lionel Messi is undoubtedly one of the greatest of all times, if not the best. But it is the form and the success at the national level that has eluded the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. And for Argentina, it would be very important for him to replicate that form at the national level as well. And finally, we're looking at Brazil's Neymar. He too is estimated to be about $217 million. Now, he's had a successful first campaign with PSG, following a world record €222 million move from Barcelona. He scored 19 and assisted 13 times in the league with PSG, winning the title with 5 matches in hand. For Brazil, it would be his form and most importantly his fitness for them to go as far as they could in this year's campaign. But a small disclaimer, these are the values that transfer market has assigned to these players. They have a whole host of criteria such as the age, the performance of the player and the number of years pending on their contract. So if any of your favorite player does not feature on the list, well, that is the reason for it.
Okay, so talk us through some of those guys whose market value is high, but they've not made it to the national teams this time.
Some of the top quality players, they have not made it to Russia. So at number 5 is France and PSG superstar Adrien Rabiot. He's a young 24-year player. He's worth about $60 million, and a string of poor performances in the national colour and a dip in form towards the second half of the season saw the Frenchman not being selected for the season. Alvaro Morata, he's had a disappointing first campaign for Chelsea, following a big money move from Real Madrid. A dip in form and a slew of injuries saw the Spaniard being sidelined. He managed to score only 11 times in this season and eventually lost out on his first team spot to Olivier Giroud. Now, keeping up with the French team in number 3 is Anthony Martial, the $78 million French attacker. Now, he's had a disappointing campaign with Manchester United after falling out of favour with manager Jose Mourinho and losing out on crucial game time following the signing of Alexis Sanchez from Arsenal. Because of this reason, he was dropped, but he would be a key player who would not be playing there. But the most important and the most crucial omission in this list has to be that of Manchester City's Leroy Sané. The young player of the year took the Manchester City team to their first Premier League title in 4 seasons and assisted 15 times, just one less than Kevin De Bruyne with 16. And now it would surely be a big shocker to not have such a young and talented player to be missing out on his flight to Russia. But it is Mauro Icardi who's the most valuable player who won't be making it to Russia. This is because of an immense pool of attackers that Argentina already has. They have the likes of Messi, Aguero and the Juventus duo of Higuain and Paulo Dybala. So probably his services won't be missed.
Yes, thank you so much for that. The action starts this evening.